So, now that we're entering into the lighter half of the winter months, and for those who have never seen like my sort of videos before, is that I am, as they say, full of beans. I am highly, highly motivated that we're going to start 2026 right now. And guess what? We are going to put the absolute best foot forward so that when 2026 arrives, we are going to be the absolute greatest of all time. But there is a weak point to all this motivation, if you will, and I'm going to explain it. Because I'm highly motivated to bring a lot of great things out of people, because you know what? I think there's a lot to be said about untapped potential and the fact that I think the sort of thing that I feel like stops quite a lot of people is actually a lack of confidence. The lack of confidence that their impact, their input, their personality, whatever it may be, nobody really gears towards it, and everything will go on as before. So why even bother? There's probably a little bit more to it than that, but it depends who you ask. I think it's a very case-by-case basis, these sorts of things. However, there is a much more immediate weak point to all this, and it is this. It is not my choice. What I mean by that is that I can spout inspirational quotes. I can tell people the sort of world that is lurking out there, that goes beyond like the what I'm looking at, which is just a bunch of trees, a field, and a little bit of farmland stretching over the horizon that you can't really see because of shrubbery and hedges and whatnot. There's more out there waiting for me, and there's just as much waiting for you guys out there. But what I'm trying to say is that I can't force anybody to get up and start doing something about it. I don't have that power or that authority. If I did, that would be terrifying. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is that when I first had my, what I'm going to call my stroke of inspiration 10 years ago to almost to the day, that wasn't because anybody told me to do anything. It wasn't because I was showcased anything. It just so happened that, you know what, I'm going to do something. But the point is that I was responsible for what I did. And guess what? You out there, you are responsible for the choices you make.